What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing this Rally Armor mud flap on the car. I already did the other side, so I'm only going to show you one side. So all hardware is included. For the rear driver side, you're going to need these parts. So the 3 washers, the 2 nuts, and 1 screw, and the U-clip, and the brace, and the mud flap. So this piece is going to go in here, tab down like this behind the plastic lining right here. Let me just do that real quick. Also, to put this clip on, make sure you put it on before you put in the bracket. Since it's going this way, make sure that the bigger side is on the outside. Sorry, on the inside. Next thing you want to do is take off this clip right here. And just like that, it's in. It's going to go behind this piece, right up along here, like that. You have your screw here, you have your nut there, and you'll have a nut there. Next thing you want to do is put the mud flap on. You'll have 1 washer and 1 nut on that one, 1 washer and nut on that one, and then the washer and the screw on that one. So after you install all the nuts and the washers on together and the screws, that's pretty much it. You do want to remember to bend this bar at least a little bit so that the curvature is going into it so it doesn't hit the tire. Another thing also is that don't tie them too tight. You don't want to deform the mud flap. Just make sure it's snug on there enough to where it's not moving. Like there's no wiggle room between the spacing of each one. But besides that, that's the back install. Let me go ahead and get the fronts now. You will need to remove the tire just to make it easier on yourself. The screw is way too close to the tire, so it would be very hard to get that screw tightened. All right, now we're installing the front mud flap. This one you only need to turn the wheel to the left, it'll be good. And then same for the opposite on the right. You need the mud flap, the bracket, a long screw with the washer, 2 short screws with the washer, a spacer, and the clip. Right there. First thing you need to do is take off these 3 tabs and then make sure that there's enough spacing to get back there like that. Next thing you need to do is put 2 S clips on. On the bottom one, it's going to be a U clip. On the top one, it's a little harder. On the middle one, it's easier, and the bottom one's much easier. So make sure those are on. This spacer will sit right here to make it flush with the bottom. After that, you'll get the mud flap and the bracket. So if you want, go ahead and let it hang loose right here on the top one. It's not even on that much. And then the bottom part you can work on after. Next thing you want to do is put in the second screw with the washer, and that'll hold it up. Now you have the spacer on the back of there, the bracket, and the mud flap in front of it. The long screw is going to go on this bottom one. Those 2 top ones are the short screws. And then the last thing you want to do is bend that. Make sure you bend that bar because it's going to go into the wheel well so that you don't hit it. Next thing you use is a clip.